Okay, so today we're going to learn how to make a new group for the beginning of the school year. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to log in and we're going to go to our groups page. I've archived all the schools, so all the groups, so you won't see any of the old groups. You're going to see this little person icon. You're going to click on it. It'll generate this box. You'll create the group name. It puts like planet and space theme stuff, so you could put whatever you want. The A. And then you would do the level, kindergarten, whatever grade they're in. Their sprint date needs to be about 6 to 8 weeks, so that should be about good. You're going to select the learning track. You're going to select Tips Booster for all of them. They'll get adjusted as need be, but start with Booster. You can mark the days of the week. Just make sure Monday through Friday is, and then you should be all set. You can add students to the group if they're already in the system by clicking here. If they're not, I have another video that will, actually I'll just walk you through that. So make sure the learning track is Booster. You've titled the group. If they've never done tips before, they're starting at level 1. You're going to do add group. It'll create the group for them. And it'll be right up there. And you can create multiple groups. You can also edit, go to group settings. We click into the group and we can edit the group. I can create a new group owner. You can see everybody that's listed here for your school. So I could add the principal to it if I wanted to, or I could add you to it, and that would be who the owner of the group is, and then I would update group, and then you can change the name or do anything you need for this group. Their lessons will be right here. To add students, you would go to the Students tab on the left-hand side under the Manage section, and you would go to Add Student. We'd enter the student's first and last name. So you'd enter the student's first and last name. You would create an email for them. In order to do that, I would recommend doing their student ID number. So whatever number their student ID is, and then do @rw.com. And that would be their login for Reading World. It'll also have you generate a password. And here, I'll actually show you. I can do a fake student, and then you can see how that's done. So we would do this. I would add in any learning challenges, my grade, estimated reading level, date of birth, home language if that's applicable, and then the tips level on that. I would add the student, and then I would go right to them, that 3 little dots, click on it, and set up my Reading World link. And you can see the email I put in there. That email is just a user login. It's not verified anywhere, so they don't need to save it for to log into a specific email. It's just a username. And then password, we usually create one for the students. I always do I love reading, so everyone has the same. And then create account, and then the student would be able to log in on any device if the school had any or at home. You can also send Navigator this way. So you would click edit, add caregiver information. You could enter in their first and last name, phone number, and it would send out a text message to them, and they would automatically know to sign up. The other way to do this is through the parent flyer that I'll attach in this email so you have it, and that's the fastest and most efficient way to add students to the system. So that's adding students. So I'm going to delete our fake student. Okay. And that should be everything you need to know on how to create your groups. And you can make as many groups as you need to. And then also how to add students. Oh, the other important thing with students, I forgot to say this, is you need to make sure that when you create your student, you're going to see in the corner is the groups. You want to make sure you put whatever group that they're in. So I want to put that they're in the A group because that's the group I have created today. I would click that, and that would put them in that group. And so their name would appear in the lesson. So if I do this, watch, we're going to do that. If I go back to the group, now this student is going to appear under my students list in the A group. So that's how so whenever you create a student, you would want to make sure that they're tagged to a specific group. If they're doing it through Navigator, you would tell the parent the group name so the parent knows which group to attach their child to. Okay, so edit this, and I'm going to remove him from the A group, and you'll see he'll disappear. And now he's gone. He's not in the A group anymore. All right. So that should cover everything. If you have any questions, just send me an email and let me know. Thanks so much.